Imagine waking up tomorrow and discovering you could lift your breakfast plate with a mere flick of your wrist, or picture yourself rearranging your living room furniture without breaking a sweat, all through the power of your mind. Sounds like something out of a superhero movie, right? Well, hold on to your capes because the truth might be more extraordinary than fiction. Did you know that ancient wisdom and modern quantum physics both suggest we're all cosmic beings with the potential to influence reality through our intentions and energy? That's right, Cosmic One. You might be walking around with dormant superpowers, just waiting to be activated. We'll explore why you might already possess this incredible power, where it comes from, and most importantly, how you can tap into it right now. The idea that certain individuals possess extraordinary spiritual powers, particularly in their hands, is a concept often referred to as the hand of the chosen one, suggesting that some of us are destined for a higher purpose, endowed with abilities we have yet to fully realize. It's a notion that spans across various cultures, religions, and spiritual traditions, each offering its own interpretation and significance. If you're new to our Celestial Corner, do reach for the subscribe button as if you're capturing the essence of a cosmic dream. And if you feel a surge of starlit wonder igniting your spirit, let that be the universe's way of telling you to give it a thumbs up. Don't resist the cosmic flow, people. You know I thrive on positive energy exchange, and your support is like discovering a beautiful aurora dancing across the night sky. I appreciate you. Now let's dive into the video. Throughout human history, the hand has been revered as a powerful symbol and tool across cultures, religions, and mythologies. This concept represents the extraordinary abilities that lie within our hands, often associated with divine gifts, healing powers, and the ability to channel energy. The idea of hand power dates back to ancient times and has evolved through various traditions appearing in religious texts, folklore, and literature across the globe. In Christianity, we find a compelling example of hand power in the story of Moses during the battle against the Amalekites. As recounted in Exodus, the Israelites' success in battle was directly linked to Moses keeping his hands raised. When his arms tired, Aaron and Hur supported them, maintaining this powerful gesture until victory was achieved. This biblical account underscores the belief that hands can serve as conduits for divine power and intervention, influencing the outcome of significant events. This theme of hands channeling energy or divine power is echoed in other traditions as well. In Eastern practices like Reiki and Qigong, hands are used to direct life force energy for healing and spiritual growth. Many religions feature hand symbolism, such as the Hamza in Middle Eastern cultures or the mudras in Hinduism and Buddhism, each representing different aspects of spiritual power or protection. The concept of healing through touch is another recurring theme in hand power narratives. From the laying on of hands in various religious healing practices to the modern energy healing techniques, the belief in the hand's ability to transmit healing energy has persisted across cultures and time. Even in contemporary media and popular culture, the power of hands is often depicted through characters with telekinetic abilities who use hand gestures to focus and direct their powers. This modern interpretation reflects our continued fascination with the potential power lying dormant in our hands. This enduring belief speaks to a deeper human intuition about our innate capabilities, whether it's raising hands in prayer to receive divine blessings, using hand gestures to manipulate energy, or employing hands in healing practices. The concept of hand power remains a compelling and universal idea. It reflects our desire to unlock hidden abilities and our belief in the extraordinary potential that lies within each of us, quite literally at our fingertips. The shape and lines of the hands themselves are also believed to hold spiritual meaning. In palmistry, the study of palm reading, the hand's shape and lines are thought to reveal insights into an individual's personality, life purpose, and spiritual journey. Interestingly, modern science is beginning to explore the connection between hands and consciousness. Some researchers suggest that our hands may be linked to higher dimensional fields of energy, potentially explaining the spiritual significance attributed to them across cultures. And it's about times. Imagine if you went to a concert where everyone was voided from raising hands. It's a sold-out arena show, surrounded by 20,000 people, but the energy is as flat as a pancake left out in the Sahara for a week. The lead singer belts out the chorus of their hit song, expecting a sea of waving arms, but instead faces a crowd that looks like they're waiting for a bus in rush hour traffic. As you stand there, bewildered, you suddenly realize you can see the invisible threads of energy connecting the audience and performers, or rather the lack thereof. It's like watching a fireworks show where all the rockets fizzle out before leaving the ground. The band on stage might as well be playing to a field of very attentive scarecrows. In a moment of cosmic inspiration, you decide to raise your hands. Instantly, you feel like you've plugged yourself into a universal power socket. Energy crackles from your fingertips, creating a miniature aurora borealis above your head. The people around you start to notice, their eyes widening as if they've just discovered opposable thumbs for the first time. Slowly, tentatively, others begin to raise their hands too. With each raised palm, the energy in the arena grows. It's like watching a giant cosmic game of Jenga in reverse, each hand adding another level of electric atmosphere. By the time the whole crowd has their hands up, the sheer force of collective energy has caused the lead singer's hair to defy gravity even more than usual, and you swear you can see the drummer's sticks moving by themselves. There is a Chinese saying, "You can't escape from the power of my five-finger mountain." This saying beautifully illustrates the potential strength and influence that hands can possess. It suggests that hands can exert tremendous force, just as the Buddha's hand created an entire mountain. The phrase comes from the classic Chinese novel Journey to the West, where the Monkey King is trapped under a mountain by the Buddha's powerful hand. This metaphor has since become a popular saying in Chinese culture, often used to describe an inescapable situation or overwhelming power. The five fingers represent versatility, with each finger in the five-finger mountain potentially symbolizing different aspects of our innate abilities. Moreover, it emphasizes the concept of control, implying that hands can be instruments of restraint or guidance, much like how we're exploring the idea of manipulating energy through our hands. This Chinese saying reinforces the notion that hands are not just physical tools, but potentially conduits of great power. It aligns perfectly with our exploration of activating and harnessing the energy within our hands. By understanding cultural references like the five-finger mountain, we gain a deeper appreciation for the universal recognition of hand power across different civilizations and mythologies. The journey of discovering the hidden power within our hands is often a gradual and transformative process marked by subtle shifts in perception and unexpected experiences. This awakening can be both exhilarating and frustrating as we come to terms with the extraordinary abilities that have been dormant in our hands all along. Typically, the discovery of latent hand abilities begins with a series of unusual occurrences or sensations. Many individuals report experiencing tingling or warmth in their palms, accompanied by an inexplicable urge to use their hands in healing or creative pursuits. Some describe feeling energy pulsing through their fingers or a magnetic-like sensation when holding their hands near objects. Signs of awakening hand power can vary widely, but often include increased sensitivity in the palms and fingertips, sudden improvements in manual dexterity, or an intuitive understanding of how to manipulate energy through hand movements. Physical sensations, such as heat or coolness emanating from the hands, an awareness of energy fields when reaching out, and unexplainable physical phenomena like objects moving slightly when gestured at are also common. As these experiences intensify, You may find yourself able to influence your environment in subtle ways through hand gestures. Some report success in energy healing practices, while others discover an enhanced ability to create art or music with their hands. You might notice that your touch seems to have a calming effect on others, or that plants thrive under your care. However, this awakening process can also bring challenges. You may grapple with doubt, questioning the validity of your experiences, or feeling overwhelmed by your newfound sensitivity. Learning to control and direct the energy in your hands can be frustrating at times, and you might struggle to explain your experiences to others who haven't undergone a similar awakening. Energy healing techniques that utilize hand power are diverse and widespread, drawing from various cultural and spiritual traditions. These practices often involve the practitioner using their hands as conduits for healing energy, either through direct touch or by manipulating the energy field around the body. One of the most well-known energy healing techniques is Reiki, a Japanese method that uses gentle hand placements to channel universal life force energy. Practitioners believe that this energy flows through their hands to promote physical and emotional healing in the recipient. Reiki is increasingly being accepted in mainstream healthcare settings, with some hospitals offering it as a complementary therapy. Another popular technique is healing touch, developed by nurse Janet Mentgen. In this practice, practitioners use light touch or hands hovering just above the body to stimulate the patient's self-healing capabilities. This method is often used in conjunction with traditional medical treatments to enhance overall well-being. Meditation and hand positions, known as mudras, play a significant role in many spiritual and healing practices. Mudras are symbolic hand gestures used in yoga, Buddhism, and other Eastern traditions to direct energy flow and induce specific states of consciousness. For example, the Gyan Mudra, touching the tip of the index finger to the thumb, is believed to enhance knowledge and improve concentration. In addition to specific mudras, many meditation practices incorporate hand positions as focal points for attention or as ways to cultivate certain energetic states. The placement of hands on different parts of the body during meditation can help direct awareness and promote relaxation or healing in those areas. The power of hands in creative and artistic expressions is also noteworthy. Many artists and craftspeople describe feeling energy flowing through their hands as they create, whether they're painting, sculpting, or engaging in other forms of artistic expression. This connection between hand energy and creativity is often seen as a form of energetic channeling, where the artist becomes a conduit for creative forces. In the realm of healing arts, practices like therapeutic touch and polarity therapy use specific hand movements and placements to balance the body's energy field. These techniques are often employed by nurses and other healthcare professionals as complementary therapies to support overall patient well-being. The belief in being a chosen one with special hand power carries significant ethical considerations and responsibilities. This belief can profoundly impact an individual's self-perception, relationships, and actions in the world, making it crucial to approach such ideas with careful reflection and a strong ethical framework. The potential impact of believing in chosen status can be both positive and negative. On one hand, it can instill a sense of purpose and motivation, driving individuals to develop their abilities and use them for the greater good. However, it can also lead to ego inflation, superiority complexes, or a sense of entitlement. There's a risk of individuals exploiting others' trust or manipulating situations for personal gain under the guise of spiritual authority. Ethical use of perceived spiritual abilities is paramount. Those who believe they possess special powers must prioritize the well-being and autonomy of others. This includes obtaining informed consent before any energy work, respecting boundaries, and avoiding claims of curing serious illnesses or replacing medical treatment. It's essential to approach these abilities with humility, recognizing that they are a responsibility rather than a privilege. Balancing personal power with humility is a critical aspect of ethical practice. While confidence in one's abilities is important, it should be tempered with the understanding that everyone has inherent worth and potential. True spiritual power often manifests as compassion, empathy, and a desire to empower others rather than dominate or control. Practitioners should also be open to skepticism and willing to engage in self-reflection. Regularly questioning one's motivations, seeking feedback from trusted individuals, and staying grounded in reality can help maintain ethical integrity. Moreover, those who believe they have special abilities should consider their role in society carefully. Using these gifts to contribute positively to the community and foster understanding between different belief systems can be a powerful way to embody ethical spiritual practice. Ultimately, the ethical use of perceived spiritual hand power lies in serving others, promoting healing and growth, and maintaining a balance between confidence in one's abilities and humble recognition of the mysteries of the universe. The journey of discovering and developing the power within our hands is often transformative and deeply personal. This path typically involves a process of introspection, challenging one's beliefs and expanding one's understanding of the potential energy that flows through our palms and fingers. As individuals explore their hands' latent abilities, they may experience shifts in perspective that lead to profound personal growth. Integrating hand power practices into daily life can be both rewarding and challenging. It often requires a delicate balance between nurturing one's energetic abilities and navigating practical demands. This integration might involve incorporating hand energy exercises into daily routines, applying hand sensitivity insights to problem solving, or simply maintaining a heightened awareness of the energy emanating from our hands in interactions with others. The concept of hand power weaves together ancient beliefs, personal experiences, and modern interpretations. This idea of individuals with special abilities in their hands has persisted across cultures and time, appearing in religious texts, mythologies, and contemporary spiritual practices. The notion of hand power can significantly impact social dynamics, potentially creating hierarchies within healing and spiritual communities. While this can lead to inspired leadership and community cohesion, it also risks power imbalances. Cultural appropriation concerns arise when hand-based practices are adopted without proper understanding or respect, particularly when involving traditional or indigenous techniques. However, the concept of hand power can also inspire us to recognize our own potential for positive impact, encouraging the development of unique gifts for healing and creativity. In this light, having powerful hands becomes a call to responsibility and service rather than a mark of superiority. The journey of discovering and developing latent hand abilities is often marked by challenges and personal growth. Practical techniques for enhancing hand sensitivity and energy awareness emphasize the importance of intention, focus, and ethical responsibility in using these gifts. As we wrap things up, whether you're excited to tap into your own hand power or just enjoying the inspiration this idea brings, let it spark a wave of positive change in your life and the world around you. After all, it might just help you visualize and channel the cosmic energy we're learning to harness through our hands. Embrace the incredible power within your hands and let it guide you on your journey of self-discovery and healing. If you found this video enlightening, I'd love for you to give it a thumbs up and share your thoughts in the comments below. Don't be shy to share this video with your family, friends, and anyone who could benefit from tapping into their own hand power. Your support helps us spread this empowering message far and wide. And be sure to check out our video if you're feeling a tingling in your fingers. It may be a sign that your hand power is being activated. Until next time, may you discover the wonderful power in your hands, and with that, I wish you eternal cosmic love.